July 31st.
Talk to Joe on 1850 715 815.
And Joe at JOE.ie, if you are in the States, want to try and contact us. Joe at JOE.ie, because I know people. Listen, Dylan Hennessy. Dylan, good afternoon or good morning to you in Orlando.
How are you doing?
Okay, your mother has been on. It's an awful bang you got yourself and Aoife. Have you managed to get any money, any help at this stage?
Off the hotel, nothing. No, they haven't helped us whatsoever. The cops have been very helpful with us. They've been keeping us informed and everything else, but no, nothing really.
And there's no side of your passport, no side of your ID, no side of your credit cards, no side of your money? No
side of nothing, no. The only reason we have clothes is because I actually caught your man taking that last bag.
And come here, what was? Did you get a fright? Did you grab him?
I ran after him and he dropped the bag and ran. He got away.
Did he say anything?
I just shouted at him.
And what did he say?
I can't really remember now, to be honest with you.
Do you reckon Dylan, do you reckon he was on his own when he robbed all the stuff?
No, he wasn't. There was a girl arrested for giving him a key to the room.
For good. So they had a key. That's how we got in so quickly.
Yeah, because the receptionist gave them a key to our room.
Well, let's see what unfolds. How did your man make his escape? Did he jump into a car?
I don't remember. I just wanted to run straight back to my room to make sure everything else was there.
Okay.
A big shock to the system, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, you got a terrible fright. And you didn't manage to get work in New York, so you didn't get a good start in the States.
No, it wasn't a great start, no.
How's Aoife?
She's grand, a little bit shook up and everything, but we're managing.
Okay, well, your mother was on there, still is on. Fiona, say hello to Dylan again.
Hi, Dylan.
How are you?
Hi, are you at the hotel, son?
We are, yeah.
Because there's a lady at reception. She's on holidays now. She said, if you go and meet her, she'll give you some cash.
Oh, really?
She's asked at reception and they've said you're not there, so she's trying to ring your mobile.
We mentioned the hotel, Dylan. Dylan, stay in the hotel. Do you hear me? Stay.
I don't want him to stay there, Joe.
I want him to just stay for a few hours. There's Irish people in that area, Fiona.
Okay.
They have to know where to find them.
Okay.
Unless there's a place Dylan wants to nominate. But hang on, there's another call. He normally is listening, I know, when he's in Florida, because that's where he lives, when he is in the States. But he's not in the States, because I saw him tweeting from Newcastle last night with Jack Charlton. But thankfully, Brendan O'Carroll has been listening. Brendan, good afternoon.
Afternoon, Joe. How are you?
Where are you?
I'm in Newcastle, and we're just actually on our way to visit somebody in a hospital because we're just outside Durham.
Great. Now, you've heard the story, I'm told, Fiona.
Yeah, I'm delighted to hear that Dylan is keeping his teeth clean.
Don't forget your toothbrush. Well, he doesn't have a ring of confidence about him now at the minute. Brendan, is there anyone? There's no one of your troop in Florida at the minute, is there?
No, we're all on tour at the moment, but Dylan is lucky in many ways that if whatever happened to him is terrible, but it happened in the right place because there's plenty of Irish people there who'll be Irish and English who'll be willing to help. So I was listening to the story and I can hear how upset Fiona is, and I can hear as 22-year-old how unupset Dylan is. And Dylan and Eve, I'm sure, are still having a good time. But listen, if necessary, I have somebody who can get down there, look after them, give them a couple of $100 to get by, and try and sort out whatever needs to be sorted out with the embassy. I know the Irish embassy, if he was coming home, they would issue a one-day passport. Yeah. I had it done to me when I lost the passport over there. But I was in New York. I don't know what the arrangement would be in Orlando.
Okay.
I have no idea either.
So Brendan, you're saying to them, stay in the WOW, stay where. Do you know the WOW Hotel, Brendan? Did you ever?
Well, I know where about where he is on International Drive. But I'll get the details off you, and I'll get somebody down there to look after him, and they'll take it from there and make sure, step by step, he's looked after and that he has what he needs.
Fair play. And how soon can someone get down, Brendan?
Within the hour.
Oh, you have someone? Oh, I didn't know. Sorry, I thought you were going to have to make a load of phone calls and get someone.
No. When I listened to as soon as I heard the item, I rang Florida straight away to make sure that the girl I have in mind is standing by.
And she will pop down.
She'll pop down within the hour and make sure that he's looked after and make sure he has a few bob and he should get the money out the woman at reception too. And anybody else will give him money. Grab it all, Dylan. That's what I say.
Fair play to you, Brendan.
I'm not clear on one thing, Joe.
Okay.
Did he say he has a job to start in a week's time?
Have you a job, Dylan?
We have interviews lined up with Gold Gym and the YMCA here, the gym.
Yeah.
And do you intend to stay there working, or are you trying to get home, or what's your intention from here?
I'm not going to let this ruin it. I'm staying here. I'm sorting everything out. I'm not going to let this destroy our holiday.
I appreciate that, and that's great. But in the meantime, if you are going to stay there, did your ma say that you have accommodation ready within a week? You just have to stay in the hotel for the rest of the week?
They have no choice but to look after us. The cops told them that the liability that they have to keep us up.
I don't want you to stay in that hotel, though.
I don't want to stay here either, but nothing else.
But I thought your man said that you only had that accommodation for a week, that there was accommodation arranged for you.
Yeah, there was. We were meant to go to an apartment, but now that I don't have that key or my credit card,
For God's sake.
We can't actually get in there because they need my ID and my card to verify booking.
I understand that. Well, there's nothing I can do about the ID. That has to be done from Fiona's end. There has to be some kind of ID she can get out to you there. But once you get yourself organised and you know what you want to do, I have somebody in place who'll help you do what you want to do.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So you have
not at all, Dylan. It's a pleasure. And tell Aoife not to be panicking.
Okay.
Thank you, Brendan.
I'll try.
It's Fiona you have to calm down, Bren. not your Fiona Hennessy, not your daughter.
I know, listen, I know exactly how she feels. If it was Eric, who's 22 as well, I'd be on the first plane out, no matter where it was, to try and see what we could do to sort it out. It's a terrifying thing when the kids are away and you feel that there's absolutely nothing you can do.
Okay, fair play to you, Brent. Where are you on? Are you on tonight somewhere?
Yeah, we're in the Metro Arena in Newcastle all week. Thank God it's sold out, so if you have any friends that don't have tickets, tough. But we had a lovely visit from Jack last night.
I saw that, yeah.
And it was a really great night because after the years of entertainment that he's given us, we got an opportunity to entertain him last night. And
did you give him a shout out at the end?
I gave him a shout out at the end.
What did you say about what did you say about him to his hometown?
I said I know he's a local Newcastle lad, and I know how much he means to Newcastle, but I can't tell you what he's done, not just for us on stage, but what he did for the entire country, giving us a lift at a time when we really needed a lift, and give us a sense of we could take on the world. And I read out his name, and the entire arena stood up and applauded. Fantastic. It was fantastic. It was really a lovely night.
Fair play. And what's the plans? A week, but you're travelling all over the UK, aren't you?
Yeah, we go from here to next week. We're in Cardiff for the week, and then the following week we're in Nottingham for the week, and then the following week Leeds for the week, and then down to the O2 in London for the week. And
we're getting Christmas specials this year.
You are getting Christmas specials this year. I'm going to keep making to the BBC say stop.
Okay. Well, listen, Brendan, safe travelling yourself and Jenny and all the gang, and that's a wonderful gesture. And we will, when you go off now, we have your number, so we're going to give you Fiona's number. So, and we're also going to give you a few more details about Dylan, so Tara knows when she meets him at the WOW Hotel who exactly he is, and so there's no
That's great. Well, look, all I can say to you is whatever he needs, we'll make sure he gets.
Okay.
All my family are well here, thank God, so I know what it feels like, Fiona. But don't be worrying, we'll make sure he's looked after.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, that's a nice gesture, Fiona. From Orlando to, where are you, Fiona? Dublin, is it?
I'm in Bray.
In Bray. From Orlando to the Orlando of Ireland, Bray, County Wicklow, where we all wish we could afford to go on a holidays, but we couldn't. Though I saw Dustin in the paper this week. Did you read Dustin about Bray this week? Oh, Mother of God. Kip Advisor, he was calling it. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. From Orlando to Bray to Newcastle, back through Montrose here in Dublin, back to the WOW Hotel and just off International Drive in Orlando. Dylan, stay where you are for a few hours. Tara will make her way down to you, Brendan O'Carroll's Tara. We'll when you come off now, we'll come back on the hotel phone to you with all those details. Go out to reception. Any other Irish people? You're not looking for a handout. Just any ideas, even a loan or whatever, just to get you back on your feet and get going over the next few days. And hopefully the rest of the summer out there will be safe and sound. And do you want, Dylan? What do you want to say to your mother, who, by the way, did all this rescuing?
I know. I want to, she's absolutely brilliant for doing all, but I don't want her to panic because we're safe, we're fine.
Right, the main thing.
I'm more than capable of taking care of myself.
Okay.
I know. Thanks very much, Joe, and thanks to Brendan as well.
Well, the most famous Irish mammy, Mrs. Brown, rescued and came to the aid of a very distressed Irish mammy in County Wicklow, Fiona, to help her son. And I hope her son, he sounds as if he's as creative and as fun-loving and as adventurous as any of Mrs. Brown's boys. So, Dylan and Aoife, you look after yourself, Dylan. Stay in situ for a few hours. Stay calm. Help us on the way. Okay?
Thanks a million.
Yeah,
okay, bye.